holding the phone, I believe. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, seems to work just fine. Anyway, hello. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the Church of Judas. This is Church of Judas to replace all patriarchy, Christianity, war, and Trumpism. And what better time? So, thanks for helping. Oh yeah, I was going to light a candle to that effect. We'll try with the Mother reading candle. And with the blessing for the Church of Judas, which is, let me get the candle going first and then I'll say it. This candle might be a little tricky. Thanks, Goddess. There we go. And so, the blessing is Goddess bless you, Mary bless you, Mary bless you, Mary bless you, Jesus bless you, Judas bless you, I bless you, and bless yourselves. So welcome to the Church of Judas. No better time to end patriarchy Christianity than now, when it's starting another war, which is practically like a crusade or wannabe crusade or something to try to fight against Islam, which is stupid and wrong and evil, and shows what an inferior religion Christianity has always been and still is. Now, it's even worse in some ways. So we're going to defeat Christianity or replace Christianity, and the mechanism for doing it is the Church of Judas and the Goddess. So Jesus is from the Goddess, and Jesus set Judas aside in much the same way that the Goddess herself has been set aside. But Jesus set Judas aside outside of Christianity to come back at this time and replace Christianity. So that's what we'll be helping to do. And welcome. Thanks for being here. Obviously, stopping these wars is one reason why it would be nice to go ahead and do this. Go ahead and end Trumpism, end patriarchy, end war. There's got to be a last war sometime. I guess it could be the last war because it destroys us all, and that's not the kind we want to have. But the last war because we don't have any more wars after that, and we live better lives, is the kind that we would prefer. So, now that we started this one, the sooner we end it, and if it could somehow be the last war, and you still have to end the wars in Ukraine and Sudan and Congo and everywhere else, Gaza, if you call that a war. We need to end all of these things. And Jesus is there to help us do it. I mean, that's what Jesus is all about. Jesus is about peace and love and the truth and all the things required to keep these wars going are, war, violence, hate, lies. So it's all the exact opposite of Jesus. It's the Antichrist. And that fits with who we know Trump to be. So, Trump and Netanyahu and Putin and Modi and all their other little tyrants. But Trump is most specifically the Antichrist, and it's the opposite of what he stands for the most, that I think leads you to Jesus, the real Jesus. But that Jesus replaces the churches. So, thank you all for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. Do you want to end the war and save these countries, or the people in the countries at least? But yeah, save the country. I wouldn't mind saving America. I think America is still worth saving. I think it's kind of up to us to save it. Although if somebody else helped us save it, that would be fine too. Like, In some ways, it should be up to us to save it. In some ways, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, I'd like to think that we could save the country from ourselves or from Putin, from the ones of ourselves who fell for Putin's stuff. But you'd think that now that a couple of Putin's puppets have killed another one of Putin's puppets, you would think that like the Putin's puppet class would start to, the Epstein class that is the Putin puppet network would start to kind of question. But I guess maybe that's why they don't question, is because they're all just in too deep like that. I don't know. I don't think necessarily all of them are, but enough of them apparently are. Well, the idea behind replacing Christianity is it was all a giant trap. It was flawed to the extent it is to trap all these terrible people and like ideas or mentalities into one thing and then get all replaced at once. And that's the kind of like hoped for heaven on earth transition that a lot of people are looking for. But the heaven is just the end of Christianity as we knew it in favor of a better type. It's like a lot of these things. No one will miss them when they're gone. What replaces it'll be a lot better. And it'll be replaced just by like the truth being known. It won't be replaced by somebody telling you have to do this. It'll just be replaced by your inner conviction that you have to do this, which is a good thing. It's a good thing for people to be able to discover the truth, even if the truth is, or especially if the truth is the opposite of what they've believed. And it's especially a good time for them to discover the truth. But I suppose our time to discover it will be later. I'm sleepy. I should go to sleep. The candle's dim. But it is a good time to replace Christianity. It is a good time to end war and Trumpism. It's always a good time to progress in that goal. But even better will be to actually end it. And that can happen by some major miracle. It could happen by degrees, but I think it's something that either has been happening by degrees and then the miracle is due to come soon, or it has to be some sort of miracle, some type of miraculous change and redirection. So replacing Christianity will make it compatible with other religions instead of hostile to them and starting wars and stuff. And how many wars could we have avoided without the religious component? Surely this one. this current one is one we could have avoided without that religious component. So it would be a good time for Jesus' plan to replace the churches to go ahead and take effect so that they can't continue their crusades and genocides and evil, all their Antichrist stuff. Goddess bless you, Mary bless you, Mary bless you, Mary bless you, Jesus bless you, Judas bless you, I bless you, bless yourself. I think that'll be good enough for tonight, and I'll go to sleep. But we really should stop this war. We really should stop all war. Start with this one. Stop this war. Replace Christianity and Trumpism and war and patriarchy. What do you replace them with? You replace them with their opposites. Which, when you're basically talking about the Antichrist, you replace the Antichrist, the evil of Trumpism and war and patriarchy. You replace that with the opposite, which is Jesus. So, love, truth, Jesus, like caring for people and stuff instead of the opposite. So, we'll get back to it. See y'all next time.